Order. Order. I must inform colleagues that unfortunately the pass readers in the I lobby are not working. This means that colleagues who wish to vote aye will need to do so by walking through the chamber and stating their name at the dispatch box. I ask colleagues who want to vote aye to join the queue to enter the chamber. The no lobby is unaffected and colleagues can continue to use the pass readers.
I beg your pardon, but the no lobby is not working either.
Apparently, the no lobby is not working either. In which case, all colleagues will have to need to vote by walking through the chamber and stating their name at the dispatch box. I ask colleagues to join the queue to enter the chamber. I ask the tellers for the noes to take up their place in the undergallery and the tellers for the ayes to take up their place in the officials' box. Once the tellers are in place, I will start inviting members to file past the table, stopping at the dispatch box to state their names and how they are voting. You should file to the left-hand side of the table if you are voting aye, and the right if you are voting no. I will just take a minute to make sure everybody... We don't have anybody in there, so we need to get... Where's the SN? Oh no, the SN... Wait a minute. We don't have anybody...
Does the no lobby, the readers work there?
None of the readers are working. Yeah? Is that correct? We've had that confirmed. The doorkeepers have confirmed that none of them are working, have they?
Yeah, we've confirmed that none of them are working.
Not working. Yeah. Okay. Right. Will the...
Start all over again.
Yes. So, I don't think anybody's been through, so...
Yes, some people have gone through, so they have to stop.
It's on the front page, because members will be...
I would suggest, very good point, I would suggest that the members on the front bench perhaps move further back for social distancing purposes, because they will be filing past, yes, yeah. So, they're voting aye, they come this way, don't they? Aye. Do it yourself, Vic. Now, who notes it? They note it down there.
It will be noted down if the tenants will count and clerks upstairs will be recording. So
and they have to say aye.
They have to say aye next and give their name next to the dispatch box.
Voting aye. Okay. Could I invite the first member to step forward? I remind you to stop at the dispatch box, to state your name, and go to the left if you are voting aye, and the right if you are voting no.
You can't, Marcus, you can't stand there.
If you could, at the dispatch box.
Paul Scully, aye.
Probably just have to do it in the microphone if that's okay.
Robert Halfon, aye.
Thank you.
Paul Howell, aye.
Maria Miller, aye.
Stop just a minute. Could members please observe social distancing and remain a metre apart? Thank you.
Drummond, aye.
Colm Eastwood, no.
Ian Pearsley, aye.
Craig Whitaker, aye.
Joanna Cherry, no.
Stuart Hosey, no.
Sammy Wilson, aye. Paul Gervin, proxy vote, aye.
What do we do about proxy?
No, the tenants will count them, and the clerks upstairs will be checking off against.
No.
Marco Longi, Dudley North, aye.
Pertner Persher, no.
Eddie Hughes, Waterford North, aye.
Alan Cairns, Vale Morgan, aye.
Alan Smith, voting no. Simon Hart, aye.
Margaret Ferrier, no. Margaret Ferrier, no.
Jonathan Edwards, no. Ben Lake, no.
Kate's, aye.
Dave Dugan, no.
Liz Saville Roberts, no.
Howell Williams, no. John Penrose, aye.
Andrew Griffith, aye.
Nadeem Zahawi, aye.
James Stevenson, aye.
Gavin Robinson, aye. Lawrence Robertson, aye.
Alan Mack, aye.
Chloe Smith, aye.
Laura Farris, aye.
John Howell, aye.
Damien Moore, aye.
David Johnston, aye.
Jim Shannon, aye.
Mike Penning, aye.
Aye. Sir William Cash.
Robert Courts, aye.
Penny Mordaunt, aye. Victoria Prentice, aye.
Pincher, aye.
Ian Levy, aye.
Caroline Noakes, aye. Roger Gale, aye. Tracy Crouch, aye.
Andrew Jones, aye.
Andrew Sulu, aye. Peter Bottomley,
Aye.
John Glenn, aye.
Doyle Price, aye.
Rees-Mogg, aye.
Afalami, aye. Derek Thomas, aye.
And George Freeman.
Derek Thomas, aye.
Nusrat Ghani, aye.
Craig McKinley, aye.
Johnny Mercer, aye.
Peter Gibson, aye.
John Lamont, aye.
Bernard Jenkin, aye.
Ian Duncan Smith, aye. Ben Wallace, aye.
Selene Saxby, aye.
Holly Mumby Croft, aye.
Philip Hollowbone, aye.
Nick Gibb, aye.
Imran Ahmad Khan, aye.
Paul Holmes, aye.
Gareth Bacon, aye.
Gareth Davis, aye.
Douglas Ross, aye.
Chris Grayling, aye.
Chris Clarkson, aye.
Ben Everett, aye.
Elliot Colburn, aye.
Kate Griffiths, aye.
Cheryl Murray, aye.
Brendan O'Hara, no.
Matt Vickers, aye.
Wendy Morton, aye.
Anthony Magnall, aye.
Jamie Wallace, aye.
Mary Robinson, aye.
Joe Gideon, aye.
James Cartledge, aye.
Neil O'Brien, aye.
Chris Stevens, no.
Shell Donnellan, aye.
Heather Wheeler, aye.
Rob Roberts, aye.
Rachel McLean, aye.
Robin Walker, aye.
Mark Eastwood, aye.
Robbie Moore, aye.
Andrea Jenkins, aye.
Stephen Metcalf, aye.
Craig Williams, aye.
Anne-Marie Trevelyan, aye.
Felicity Buchan, aye.
John Stevenson, aye.
Peter Aldous, aye. Proxy Dr. Daniel Poulter, aye.
Ian Blackford, no.
Ian Stewart, aye.
Mark Jenkinson, aye.
Sarah Britscliffe, aye.
Kelly Tolhurst, aye.
Alok Sharma, aye.
Alistair Jack, aye.
Robert Sims, aye. Martin Vickers, aye. Andrew Murison, aye.
Alex Shelbrook, aye.
Leah Nietzsche, aye.
Mark Pritchard, aye.
Daniel Kowczynski, aye.
Julian Sturdy, aye.
Neil Hanby, no.
Simon Fell, aye.
Dr. Luke Evans, aye. Kevin Foster, aye. Steve Baker, aye.
Mark Pawsey, aye.
Amanda Soloway, aye.
Luke Hall, aye.
John Redwood, aye. Tom Tugendharp, aye.
Therese Coffey, aye.
Kieran Mullen, aye.
Danny Kruger, aye.
Greg Smith, aye.
Paul Bristow, aye.
Anthony Brown, aye.
Robert Goodwill, aye.
Steve Double, aye.
Sarah Atherton, aye. Faye Jones, aye.
Robert Largan, aye.
Paul Maynard, aye.
Andrea Leadsom, aye. Proxy for Simon Hoare, aye. Andrea Leadsom, aye.
Steve Bryant, aye. Stephen Crabb, aye.
Greg Clark, aye.
Lucy Allen, aye.
Dean Russell, aye. Ben Bradley, aye.
Shailesh Vara, aye.
Angela Richardson, aye.
Christian Wakeford, aye.
Mark Fletcher, aye.
Claire Catino, aye.
Amanda Milling, aye.
Andrew Stevenson, aye.
Craig Tracy, aye. Nigel Huddleston, aye.
Alex Chalk, aye.
Pauline Latham, aye.
Stuart Anderson, aye.
Jared Mayhew, aye.
Nicola Richards, aye.
Gary Sambrook, aye.
Chris Green, aye.
Kemi Badenoch, aye.
Andrew Rosendale, aye.
Bill Wigan, aye.
Deanna Davison, aye.
Tom Randall, aye.
James Wild, aye.
Jeremy Quinn, aye.
Andrew Bowie, aye.
Edward Arger, aye. Chris Philp, aye.
Sean Bailey, aye.
Geoffrey Clifton Brown, aye.
Crispin Blunt, aye.
Mark Logan, aye. Aaron Bell, aye.
Kwasi Kwarteng, aye.
Lee Anderson, aye.
Brendan Clark Smith, aye.
Nick Fletcher, aye.
Adam Afrier, aye.
Andrew Bridgen, aye.
Suzanne Webb, aye.
Sherilyn McCrory, aye.
Virginia Crosby, aye.
Justin Tomlinson, aye.
Seeley, aye.
Oliver Dowden, aye.
Julian Lewis, aye.
Sally Ann Hart, aye.
Hugh Merriman, aye.
Robert Buckland, aye.
Rebecca Powell, aye.
Nigel Mills, aye.
Michael Gove, aye.
Carla Lockhart, aye.
Jeffrey Donaldson, aye.
Sarah Dines, aye.
Sir Robert Neal, aye.
Jonathan Gullis, aye.
Sajid Javid, aye.
Duncan Baker, aye.
Alexander Stafford, aye.
Kevin Hollingreck, aye.
Harriet Baldwin, aye.
Chris Chope, aye.
Joy Morrissey, aye.
Jack Brereton, aye.
Gillian Keegan, aye.
Julie Marson, aye.
Tom Hunt, aye.
Jesse Norman, aye. Lee Rowley, aye. And proxy, aye for Julia Lopez.
Laura Trott, aye.
James Davis, aye.
Mims Davis, aye.
Kit Malthouse, aye.
Ruth Edwards, aye.
James Sunderland, aye.
Mark Harper,
Aye.
Karen Bradley, aye.
David Jones, aye.
Will Quince, aye.
Giles Watling, aye.
John Hayes, aye.
George Eustace, aye.
Ben Spencer, aye.
Stephen Hammond, aye.
Damien Green, aye.
Robin Miller, aye.
David Amos, aye.
Vicky Ford, aye.
Sorry. Alan Brown, no.
James Daly, aye.
Patricia Gibson, no.
Kirsten Oswald, no.
Simon Baines, aye.
Richard Graham, aye.
Richard Thompson, no.
Nigel Adams, aye.
Graham Stewart, aye.
Matt Hancock, aye.
Andrew Lua, aye.
Angus Brendan McNeil, no.
Bob Stewart, aye.
Stephen McPartland, aye.
Richard Fuller, aye.
Andrew Percy, aye.
Scott Mann, aye. James Duddridge, aye. James Cleverly, aye.
Jacob Young, aye.
William Ragg, aye.
Jacob Mahindra, aye.
Rob Butler, aye.
Grant Shapps, aye.
Caroline Dinage, aye.
Saki Batty, aye.
Anthony Higginbotham, aye.
Matt Woman, aye. Greg Hands, aye.
Jonathan Chinockley, aye.
Desmond Swain, aye.
Mike Wood, aye. Darren Henry, aye.
Scott Benson, aye.
Simon Jupp,
Aye.
Gavin Williamson, aye.
David Mundell, aye.
Jason McCartney, aye.
Royston Smith, aye.
Richard Holden, aye.
Joe Churchill, aye.
Claire Hannah, no.
Stephen Farry, no.
Brandon Lewis, aye.
Alex Burkhart, aye.
Oliver Heald, aye.
Teresa Villas, aye. Fiona Bruce, aye.
Chris Skidmore, aye.
Mark Garnier, aye.
Damien Hines, aye.
Gareth Johnson, aye.
Suella Braverman, aye.
Michael Ellis, aye.
Gordon Henderson, aye.
Richard Drax, aye.
Caroline Johnson, aye.
David Simmons, aye.
Stuart MacDonald, no.
John Whittingdale, aye.
Helen Waitley, aye.
Andy Carter, aye.
Catherine Fletcher, aye. Caroline Lucas, no.
Trudy Harrison, aye.
Neil Parrish, aye.
Maria Caulfield, aye. Natalie Elphick, aye. Adam Holloway, aye.
Chris Loader, aye.
Jane Hunt, aye.
Raymond Chesty, aye.
Jeremy Wright, aye.
Edward Timpson, aye.
Tobias Elwood, aye.
James Heapy, aye.
Steve Barclay, aye.
James Morris, aye.
Rebecca Harris, aye. And Dr. Matthew Offord, aye.
David Rutley, aye.
Mike Freer, aye.
David T.C. Davis, aye.
Michael Tomlinson, aye.
David Juggett, aye.
Drew Hendry, no.
Patrick Grady, no. 23 proxy votes, no.
Leo Doherty, aye.
Mark Spencer, aye.
Stuart Andrew, aye. 36 proxies, aye. And one nod for Caroline Ansell, all out.
Lock the doors. Order, order.
The ayes to the right, 340. The noes to the left, 51.
The ayes to the right, 340. The noes to the left, 51. So the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Unlocked.